This is interesting. Really love that I can airstrike from behind the SLS. Right. Juggies can go across deep water. I forgot about that. Oh wow, cool guy, just saw your message. Yeah, arc plate is... I mean, it's interesting because, Ogres suck with short blades, but not that badly, I guess. -1 aptitude. Arc blade will carry you pretty far. I don't know if I'd see it necessarily as like an endgame thing, but it will carry you pretty hard. Ouch. Okay, I want this gold, so we'll blink. Turns out I didn't have to. I guess there is a path. Staff of Power. Can't be paralyzed by these guys. Hey, buddy. Fine, I guess I'll use my lamp. That was weird that he didn't die to all those airstrikes. Alright. Nothing on depths 4. We'll go to depths 5. Getting tons of experience as we do this, at least. Jiangxi are not capable of being LRD'd, but they can be, well, clutched. Not bad, let's go up, get our mana back, come back down. This is a little bit dumb, but we've got regen MP, so it's not really a problem. We'll be able to sustain through this long fight. Probably shouldn't have lured these dudes into this little hallway, but hey, whatever works. Oh, it's a shapeshifter. It's real scary when they turn into Dream Sheep. Not for me because I'm worshipping Ashenzari, but anybody who's not immune can experience the raw fun of being put to sleep by a Dream Sheep and then having that Dream Sheep shapeshift into something that does like 100 damage. Which turns into 200. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Not a particularly dangerous ghost, but 4 ancient liches. Please excuse the screen flashes. Ring of Fessenur. R poison, RN plus, don't care. Don't care about that other ring. Definitely don't care about a -3 cloak. So nothing too interesting here except for Manual of Necromancy, which is not that useful to me. I mean, I've already got enough Necromancy that I could pop on Death Channel and have a real good time on Vaults 5. You know? So I probably don't even want to open this vault. Plus, they can still paralyze me technically, 1% chance. On the other hand, like, we can kill them. Just with a combination of, like, Lightning Spire and LRD. I think we will open it, but not just yet. We'll finish the floor first. You fly, right? No, you don't. This is a little unfortunate. Let's regen. I need my mana back. I'm gonna lamp these dudes just for convenience, really. Because there's a Zot trap here and I don't trust them not to wander into it. Ah, Sajobo. We can kill Sajobo pretty easily if we had full mana, but we don't. And we don't have Arlek. We do have D-Missile, so... I think, yeah, actually I think we can just hang out here and BVC these guys to death, yeah. Sajobo's big strength is that he's hard to hit, but BVC don't care. Oh, we're very drained. Whoops. Let's drink a curing real quick. And let's use this crystal to do amazing damage with LRD. Keep luring things back to the crystals. Hey, let's just go to Zot. Just kidding. We can't. Alright, shall we fight 4 ancient liches? I think we shall. And in fact, we can go ahead and turn Tornado on if we're so inclined, but I'm not. Oh, well, this is kind of a shame. I thought that we'd have a moment. Let's use the Feel of Floods to create distance. It doesn't work. Let's... Let's use BVC to create distance then. Please don't paralyze me, thank you. Put up the lightning spire so I feel much safer. And now we get to see how BVC is only as good as Fireball. Man, can you guys see how bad BVC is? It's only killing like 4 ancient liches with like 2 or 3 casts. That's what a bad spell. Only as good as Fireball, man. Can't believe how bad Vile Clutch is. It only kills like the most dangerous monster in the game, or one of them. Alright, I should be using stone, not rock. For LRD it does more damage. Yeah, you can torment me, that's fine, but he didn't, so that's good. Now what? What do I do about this dude? Is he flying? Yeah, he's flying. Boom, airstrike. Airstrike him to death. Drop the Amulet of Rage, drop this ring, drop this ring. Really, I just did that for the experience, and maybe the Necromancy book. Should have fireballed behind your spiral weight. Yeah, you know, it's like, it's only smite targeted. That's not like the best thing that a spell can be. Or anything, you know? We've got cash money. Oh, wait, 1 second. Yeah, we have cash, so we should go check and see what's going on with this cloak I saw a long time ago. It's a cloak of invisibility. That is actually worth swapping for, believe it or not. There are reasons. Actually, hold on. Any hats available? Nope. Anything else I want to swap? Maybe. Not really. Okay, we will, we'll just remove Curse on the cloak. Alright, back into depths. Now comes the fun part. We're going to head into Abyss. Yep. We're going to get our first rune. That'll be fine, Thufir. We can do it. Time to believe in ourselves. I mean, hell, we just did depths 1 through 5. I consider that to be more dangerous than Abyss unless we get very unlucky. Kind of cheese these crystals. Nice. Remove curse. Thank you. I mean, we have all the best tools really to be able to deal with Abyss, even to sustain through Abyss, considering the fact that we've got regen. I can pop on Oz armor if I really have problems. Yeah, Vault is probably going to be number 2, Idort. The third one is, it's going to be one of the Hells. I haven't really thought too much about it yet. Dude. Dude. Don't teleport me, please. I want this large shield. Alright. Yeah, but we've also got Regen MP, which is just so great in here for a caster. The only thing I really wish I had and don't is some unarmed combat training, and then, like, maybe I wasn't wearing this spear, you know? Because, like, being a melee guy is a lot easier in the Abyss. Since you don't have to worry about running out of mana. Like, it's causing me problems right now. There we go. Let's just... don't see me. That's it. Time to use that in Viz. Okay, fine. Okay. Not bad. A little annoying, but not bad. Kind of neat that I can hunt down the items with Ashenzari. Hi, floating eye. Level 22. If anything, we're getting some extra experience in here, you know. Thufir, having the actual regen spell is the big help there if you want to be able to regenerate faster. Other than that, it's just kind of like finding little cubby holes to hide in. Avoiding fights. And yeah, Artagus, I finished out Depths and then I went to Abyss through the portal. I'm here for the rune, and I'm here for both the rune and experience. Gateway leading out appears. We're gonna go deeper. I believe that we can handle Abyss 3. Although the absolute safest thing to do would be to hang out on Abyss 1 for a little while. In fact, why don't we do that? Why don't we leave and then go back in? Well, this is really interesting, though. I can go straight for the portals. That's wild. I didn't realize that she would show me that from, so far away, you know? I guess I haven't really used Ashenzari in a while. Yeah, we can't do slime. Believe me, I would love to do slime if the game would let me, but alas, it does not. I also can't afford to spend too much time thinking about where I'm going here because I kind of have to finish this game today since Floraline has told me he's banning this account on his server as retaliation for me running a meme on it for a couple hours. I mean, he claimed it was because of quote-unquote advertisement because it's rosecrypto.com, but considering that he just wrote the code of conduct, like, yesterday, and that's, like, a thing that literally only affects me, it's pretty clear what the intention is, you know. But he said it would be in the next few days he deletes the account, so... Well, I can use another server for my other CSDC games, but, I can't unfortunately move this character between servers. And it's, you know, it's meant as kind of a middle finger to me because, like, of course it's a huge inconvenience since other servers are way laggier for me, and Barotato is actually down right now and has been for days. So it's like, what am I supposed to use? A Krasiak, which is like the laggiest server in the States for me. No, I didn't tell him it was an accident. I just kind of, I mean, I put it on purpose is the thing, because, like, Beam was down, and I figured, like, there's no possible way he would have a problem with, you know, it's like I'm providing infobot services when literally there are none other, and, like, people were asking me, like, dude, could you put Meme on there so we could look things up? And he's just such a petty dickhead that, like, he, you know, it's like, God forbid I run an infobot, I guess. And then and then after that, he was angry that it was running for like 4 hours. And I do mean 4 hours before he banned it. He's angry about that, and that is the real reason why this account, like, I got an email maybe like an hour later that was like, hey, by the way, your account, like, your account rosercrypto.com, it's advertising, so I'm gonna delete it in the next few days. And it's like, I'm not so naive as to think the two things are not related. You know what I mean? Like, I'd have to be pretty stupid to not think that those things are somewhat related, given the timing of it, you know? It's like, it's clear that it's retaliation, which is just, I don't know, I'm used to it. Like, there's a lot of petty people in this community, and it's unfortunate. But that's just the kind of thing you have to deal with when you're on the internet. Yeah, OgWz, that's basically, that's essentially what's going on, I would say. I think you've hit the nail on the head. It's like a sort of a power play, like, narcissism type deal. Like, God forbid my name is a blog, which is what that website is. It's literally text. Like, there's nothing to download on it. Like, I'm not selling anything. I guess there's like referral links on there, but, you know, it's just kind of wild though. Like, oh my God, My username ends in .com. Like, that's the thing, though. It has nothing to do with the fact that it's that name. It has everything to do with he feels disrespected that I ran meme for a few hours, and that's I gotta be punished for that, you know. I gotta be punished for disrespecting his authority, such as it is, you know. The Gamma Funk school of thought, I guess. Oh well. Floraline, the guy who runs Kelby. The long story short is that he's gonna he's banning this account within the next few days. I don't know how much of the rest of that you heard, but check this out, dude. I'm in like a little prison. I've been put in jail. I've been put in Badman jail. Yeah, SGWS, the benefit of playing online is that your stuff gets recorded, so you can kind of, you know, you can record all your wins, your losses, your win rate, your, you know, achievements and things, you know, and it's like there's no question that it's legit because there's no, like, you can't cheat, you know what I mean? Like, if you're playing offline, it technically is possible for you to cheat. You could just go edit the save files or do anything, really. It's an elevator, press a button. Yeah, the button was my teleport scroll, I guess. I waited for a while, but it didn't want to, it didn't want to let me, it didn't want to let me get teleported naturally, so I just burned a scroll. Trying to find a path downwards. You can put the rope. You can put the rope in the offline version if you want it, and you can actually take the rope out of online if you want to. There's an RC setting that lets you see your dude running around. If you I tell you what, I don't want to look it up right at this exact moment because I'm obviously I'm streaming, but if you want to hit me up on Discord, I can direct you to the RC setting that you want to make that happen for you. It's like run delay or something. No problem, dude. Alright, we could leave. That's the safe thing to do, and then come right back in. I think I'm gonna do that. This is getting us experience. It's kind of a slow process, but completely worth it, really. As long as I'm not getting mutated. I'm getting tons of items. Oh, crap. Okay, we put up the spire so I don't get mutated. Unfortunately, I spent a turn where he could have mutated me, but we lucked out and that didn't happen. Artagus, that's one of them. But then on top of that, there's a different one that slows down the game a little bit and lets you see your guy moving around. I think I have... That's weird. Let me... Here, I'll tell you what. I will, Thank you for reminding me. I need to set that as a Discord. That command is a thing that'll give the Discord, but here, I'll just copy and paste for you. There you go. No problem. I'm just scrying to see what's behind here. It was a long sword of holy wrath. Let's invis so we don't get tormented. Well, let's go down. Scrying really is incredible in here. I could just keep it up all the time if I felt like it. pick up the Pro Magic. I can't see us using it this game, but we'll pick it up just in case. Yeah, I guess we really can keep scrying up all the time and not really suffer a piety penalty. Since we are exploring, you know. But where's that downstairs, man? There it is. We can dig our way to it. And boom, we are on Abyss 3. Got gateways, we got gateways. I think at this point we just explore a bit. I want this jerky. I just have to get lucky now. Find the rune sooner than later. I did not pick Ashenzari specifically to make Abyss easier, although that is a nice side effect. So in CSDC, there's 3 choices in this week if you want to get the full points, and that's Ashenzari, Hepliaklqana, and Okawaru. And I kind of weighed my options, and I decided that what I was going to do was I was going to sort of play it by ear and see what the character found, because that would kind of tell me which god would be the most viable for this challenge, since all 3 really could be used in their own separate ways. And what ended up happening is that I just found Ashenzari on as soon as I went into Dungeon Floor 2, and so I just took it because it's like getting piety early like that is really nice. And that meant that I was going to start getting skill bonuses really early, provided that I found a few remove curse scrolls. Now the irony is that it turned out that I had Hepliaklqana on the same floor, but I didn't know that until after I had already converted to Ash, so we could have probably made Hepliaklqana work pretty well too. Ah, this is obnoxious. Okay, this is it. 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 That's the Abyssal Rune of Zot. Right there. Rock wall, rock wall. We can dig right to it if we're so inclined. And we are inclined. But we're kind of low on hit points. So the question is, do we want to use resources? And if we do, what resources do we want to use? Well, I tell you that I would like to Ambrosia and just chill out a little bit while my Spire handles this problem for me. Cool. Ambrosia ends, and then we will boom dig right to it. BVC. I'm gonna immolate. Is it possible to BVC a wretched star? Gee, I wish I had an info bot so I could look up and see if wretched stars are insubstantial. I guess I'll just have to roll the dice. The answer is nope, you can't do it. But that's okay. And yeah, I would agree, Flood Killer. This is my favorite. This is my favorite Abyss rune. It is definitely the easiest. One of the easiest. Alright guys, we have the first rune. Thank you, Artagus. I do appreciate that, though. The attempt is appreciated. Sooner or later, I'm going to have Lom Lobot set up in the chat. But Gamafunk banned me from that, too, because gotta inconvenience me as much as possible. So it's fine. I'm gonna just do my own version of it, like host my own version of it. And that will be a nice way to resolve some of these problems. What am I doing? I should be LRDing here. Gateway leading down. I don't want to go down really. I want to leave. I guess we're gonna go down because I need a minute to regenerate my mana. I'm gonna run away from these dudes. In fact, you know what? I almost want to train a little bit of stealth, but I'm not gonna. Oh, dude, I've had Tornado online this whole time. Derp. It's... Whoops. Okay. Could have been using that. That would have been, that would have been a big baller shot caller kind of move. I guess it kind of creates hunger still, though. Unfortunately, it has like an anti-synergy with Val Clutch. Since if I were to BVC something, and then I were to Tornado, it would then start moving around. There's an exit. Solid. Really solid. Alright, well hell, we can go straight to vaults now. And we can just obliterate this stuff. I mean, this will be a cakewalk, really. Everything's just gonna die to Tornado. Does LRD damage enemies that are outside line of sight? Unfortunately, no. It just won't extend the explosion to spots that you can't see. But it's still a incredibly powerful spell. Trying to trying to leave this Convoker alive. Because reasons. Okay. Friend. We've got our friend here. I'll explain that later. He's gonna be our pal later on. A lot of people think that if they're like newer to the game, they'll get Tornado and they'll think it's really bad. Because it's kind of funny, because if you manage to cast it but have low spell power, it is kind of bad, like it doesn't really do much, but once you get some decent spell power, it just tears everything up really fast. This is going to make doing the zig a lot easier. Okay, so here's Gozag ripping me off badly, and we probably won't pay his exorbitant prices. Well, that's unfortunate. We need them in a, not in such an enclosed space. Since Ogre aptitude for spellcasting is so high, do you keep training it most of the game for higher spell power? I actually trained it quite high this game, and part of the reason for that was that this character was using Airstrike, which is a great spell, but you need to cast it a lot of times. It's like an all-purpose thing. It's nice that it, will kill almost any single target if you cast it enough times, but, it costs 4 mana each time. So the cool thing about spellcasting is, or the cool thing about Ogre's high spellcasting aptitude is that you will have a ton of mana. But to answer your question, I mean, I do train it pretty high. It just depends if I need more mana or not, for the most part. Yeah, Flood Killer, that sounds about right to me. I should probably stop screwing around here, huh? There's actually a lot of damage possible. Yeah, Tornado, do your work. I like the Air Elementalist start Flood Killer. I do often go into Airstrike land on that, but I mean the coolest thing about the Air Elementalist start is just how underestimated Shock is as a level 1 spell. If you really are willing to, and it is kind of tedious, if you're willing to set up double zaps on everything, then it's probably the best level 1 spell in the game, weirdly enough. Static Discharge gives you a way to handle really early game Killer Bee packs. Airstrike lets you kill anything in the game if you cast it enough times, and Lightning Bolt does just totally insane damage, although it's not worth casting unless you set up double zaps. But in general, the book is just really good. I like the fact that you start out with Swiftness. That's huge, you know. It's a really good start. It's better than people give it credit for, I'll say that much. Right, yeah, the D1 the D1 Jackal pack. Shock will handle that for you. To be fair, I think that Ice Elementalist does just as well against the D1 Jackal pack. Maybe a little worse since it can't do AoE. But it will 1 or 2 shot every single Jackal, most likely. And it's guaranteed to hit is the nice thing about it. Hey buddies. Tornado kills Boggarts really fast. Man, look at these 6 Phantom Mirrors I've got. I hope I run into Tiamat so I can make 6 Tiamat friends. Hey, SG West, thank you so much. I really appreciate that sub. I hope you enjoy my, well, it's my favorite emote. There are a few others at the higher tiers. If I had my way, I would put all my emojis at the bottom tier because, yeah, I'd like there to be more available, but I don't have enough subs yet for Twitch to let me do that. Subscriber badge, huh? Maybe you can teach me about that, because can I customize that, I wonder? Because I'm a little bit new to the subscriber benefits of Twitch, but I definitely like to give that to people, do whatever I can to kind of reward them, because I do appreciate it quite a bit, actually. Custom sub badges. I wonder if affiliates can do that. I'm not a partner, I'm an affiliate, which basically means I'm a second-class citizen in Twitch land. Alright, well, I'm glad it was helpful for you, SG West. No problem. Holy crap, I'm derping around here. just walking right into Annihilator's like, hey dude, please do 144 damage to me. Or 112 or whatever their LCS can do. Not so smart. I like answering questions. You're totally fine. And if you'd like to do a coaching session, I don't know if you've seen me doing that with some other people, I'd be open to that. As long as you've got a microphone. Wes was telling me I should charge $20 an hour for that. I was like, I don't think anybody's gonna pay for dungeon crawl coaching as long as, or as much as I enjoy that idea. I'm just not sure there's a market for that. Although, I do know a guy who used to get paid to do StarCraft 2 coaching. Oh, I believe no, Flood Killer for sure. Like if Dungeon Crawl was like a big mainstream game, I totally believe there'd be a market for it. Because like I said, I know the guy who did StarCraft 2 coaching. I also know a guy who, to this day, right now, does Fortnite coaching. So it's really interesting that you can make money off of that. Big bucks, huh? Well, hell, maybe I should become a Dota guy. 50 an hour? Damn, why get a college degree at that point? I'm gonna do Fortnite coaching, but I'm not gonna teach anybody how to play Fortnite. I'm just gonna teach people how to do the Fortnite dances in real life. That's gonna be my new career. Oh, dude, let's get some evokes. Hell yeah, that's worth the price of admission. No, I'm not. I can't hate on him at all. I mean, I don't know. I'm basically a capitalist. You know, I believe that if there is a market for something, then there will be a market for something. So it's like, if they can make money off of it, I mean, the big thing, the whole concept is like, are you creating value? And you're creating value if like, I'm trading something that I have for something that you have, and we both feel like we came out of it with more than we had before. You know, it's like you're getting a thing that you value more than your money. So like if people, you know, if people are happy with it, then go for it, you know. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much how I feel, Flood Killer. Like, frankly, if I could just work for myself, I would live off like a McDonald's tier wage if I had to. Like, I value my personal freedom and my, you know, my ability to set my own schedule and to do essentially what I want enough that like that's the number one thing for me. Like, I don't, all things being equal, it would be nice to be rich as hell, but you know, if the choice is between like being rich and working in a cubicle again, or being like borderline broke and not, I would pick the borderline broke every single time. Yeah, for sure, Artagus. And esports are big, you know, really big. Oh shit. Let's regen. Let's swiftness. Let's watch the door get locked on us. Time to do the old tornado lamp of fire trick. You lived off online poker, huh? Wow. Alright, that was a really dangerous fight, and not because of the monsters involved, just because I kind of rushed headlong into it. But I guess that makes the stream a little more interesting. That kind of thing happens when I'm, when I get distracted by talking, you know. intelligence. Well, Artagus, maybe that's what I want, bro. You know, daily. All things being equal, it sounds like a nice thing to have. Oh wait, I misread the message. Never mind. I read high ground as high end, and then my brain just kind of put in the rest of the sentence for me. We're gonna forget that happened. It didn't happen. Nah, I'm not gonna splat. I'll be okay. This character is... I mean, I guess I could splat it. It's not super likely, though. I've got a lot of outs. I mean, hell, I have 6 scrolls of blinking. Something really, really bad would have to happen. Like, I'd have to really, really not be paying attention to splat this character, I think. I have to play fast anyway, is the thing, because of the whole messed up situation with Floraline deciding to, like, basically harass me, you know? So what are you gonna do? I'm gonna have to take some risks. Every second that this character is still on this server is a second when he decides to swing his ego around a little more and delete it, you know? Signed into the website to play online. It just connected me to a public server. There are several different servers to play online. And because Dungeon Crawl is really old and stuck together with, like, twigs and glue, you're going to need to make an account on every single server. And if you don't do that, other people can make an account with your name, and they can, like, break your streaks and stuff, which, of course, you don't want to happen. If it said Arizona, USA, you're on a Krasiak. That's an official server. Yeah, Artagus, I would agree that the decent thing would be to at least let the tournament cycle complete. And I'm actually not 100% sure if he knows that CSDC is on, and this is my CSDC character. But I don't even want to talk to the guy anymore because he's been giving me the runaround for weeks with this infobot thing. And the fact that he would go so far as to, like, ban an account of mine just as retribution for running an infobot for a few hours is just so unbelievably fucked up that, like, I don't have any words for this dude, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have any interest in like, hey, could I have a few more days? Like, no, fuck that. Like, let me have a few more weeks with this. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I don't negotiate with terrorists, man. I'm the George Bush of Dungeon Crawl. Wait, that doesn't sound right. I mean, I can't start or stop anyone from sending an email. I mean, you guys do what you want, but I'm not gonna, like, encourage anybody to run interference because I don't think the guy's behaving in a very reasonable fashion. I think it was the younger, less wily George Bush who said that he doesn't negotiate with terrorists. Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.